All right, testing 1, 2. All right, testing 1, 2. All right. What's up, y'all? Anybody out there yet? What's up? Cat Picks in Miller. Is the oil up? Oh, Diamond Stone shouldn't have to use any oil on these things. I do every now and then. Trying to see if I got my angle right. Kind of curious as to what that is. Let's see here. Get some honing oil out. How's it going, in Miller and Cat Picks? Thanks for coming in. Let's see. That's lapping fluid, honing oil. Game over. What's up, Mr. Eddie? Thought you were a channel member. Membership run out. that's not burred up yet. Gotta make sure I got my angle right before I start in on my lowest grit stone here. That's the 1500. That's the one I'm gonna finish with. Start out with the 140. What you doing today, Mr. Eddie? You making some knives? All right, that's the 140. Not making any knives. That's sitting about a 22, 23. I'm gonna go a little lower than that. Let's see. Yeah, trying to keep with the factory edge angle they got on here. Not really trying to reprofile it. I have no idea what type of steel this is. If anybody wants to look it up, it's a SOG Flare is the name of the knife. Matter of fact, I can look that up real quick. What's up, Weldon Carey? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Just doing a little Sunday sharpening. KME here. What you up to today, Weldon Carey? You have a good Thanksgiving? Let me see if I can find that real quick. SOG Flare. Pretty good, pretty good. I did smoked a brisket, Cole cooked a whole bunch of good stuff, and we just kind of hung out at the house. That's about it. Went to the Renaissance Fair Friday, the day after, and did a live stream and played some video games with Cole yesterday, and pretty much it. Let's see. Blade shape, blah blah blah. Don't see. Huh. That's weird. I'm looking at the SOG Flare right now on their website. I don't see the steel type anywhere. It's crazy. Interesting. SOG Flare steel type. Man, it says the hardness, which isn't hardness on this thing isn't good at all. 54 to 58. It's terrible. 8CR. All right, that explains it. 8CR movie. All right. I go with 3 passes here. Oh. What did you do for Thanksgiving there, Well and Carrie? Did you hang out the house or eat a bunch or what? We didn't do turkey this year. Did turkey last year and I think every year before that, but a lot of other traditional stuff. Cole made some stuffing and pecan pie that was really good. Eddie, you doing any other knives other than those 2 whalers? Got anything, any ideas coming down the pipe for you? Parents just cooked here around the apartment. Our family's in Illinois, so it was just the 3 of us. Okay. You're in Tennessee, aren't you, Weldon Carey? I think I remember you saying you were in Tennessee. Hell, I've mailed you stuff. Can I remember right, you're in Tennessee. Got any heat coming in this week, Mr. Eddie? That's right, you had just moved there. Brown sugar. What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Just doing a quick little KME sharpening. This is a SOG flare. A guy from work asked me if I could put an edge on it. So I've been off of work for a few days, so I didn't want to go back without you know, have 4 days off. I didn't want to go back to work and say, oh yeah, didn't have time to do it. A little bit of a burr on there. Might swap down actually on this. Might go down to the beast. Let's see what that does. Take a bunch of metal off of there with that one. Mind of Milton, what's up, man? Support group in the house. Good Lord. Arcona Buren is sold. For this week, yeah, go back to work. That's about it. Gonna have some reviews of some of Eddie's knives coming this week. Yeah, a little bit of a burr on it now. With 2 blades? Vulcan's got one with 2 blades? Hmm. Are you talking about selling the Vulcan? It meant what you said. You talking about selling just the Vulcan with 2 other knives? Are you talking about a different type of Vulcan knife that's got 2 blades? Kind of curious now. Oh, not that one. No, that's right. You said I could have this one. My mistake. This is a pretty sweet knife. I love how I did that, they call it fire wave milling. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. The other Vulcan zigzag. Oh, you're talking about this one, right, Miss Reddy? That's the one you were talking about. Oh, yeah, I definitely would absolutely love to have that one. I mean, some people call it the Strix. But all right, definitely got a bird going there. Well, let's flip her over. See, this one, I'm used to the TS Prof. Got spoiled with the TS Prof. I don't know why I decided to use the KME. KME holds this blade better, that's why. That's why I decided to use it. You can tell this is definitely a work knife for sure. Yep, yep. Mr. Eddie, what would you want to trade for the Strix? Anything? Nothing? Probably nothing. Is the other Jaeger that you have coming in, is that one is that a flipper? I don't have it. I figured that. The other Jaeger you got coming in, Mr. Eddie, is that one with the flipper or without the flipper? Is this the channel that got an endorsement from Satu Dave? It is, man. That's crazy. Milton showed me that, Marco. It's pretty crazy, huh? I think Satu Dave even heard of who I am. He actually has skill. He does some pretty good work. I was surprised he saw that just dropped a video a couple hours before he he dropped his, so I guess got some notifications going on from the Night's Edge, which is pretty cool. How much was the payment? We're not gonna talk about all that. Batgirl, what's up, Batgirl? Dan Stan, Ground Fog. A bunch of regular people in here. That's awesome, man. 69, 85. Holy hell. Must be bored on a Sunday evening. I would love to meet Satu Dave one day. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, man. Seems like a kind of like a creative genius of sorts, you know. He's always got something going on. Oh man, I tried to flip up on the to catch up with the chat there, and went to something else for sure. That's crazy. These verticals are nuts. I don't know if I'll ever get used to a vertical. I mean, I know my camera's not set up the best for sure. That's a KME sharpener. R Adams one. Thanks for coming in, by the way. KME sharpener. It's a pretty good little sharpener. It's the first like kind of nicer, I guess, fixed angle system that I got. I do prefer the TS Prof a lot of times, but the KME is good for smaller knives, and hell, I haven't sharpened with it for a while either, so decided to go with the KME on this one, see how it goes. I am missing all kinds of stuff. Let's see. KME sharpener. So if I sell 1 or 2 knives a day, I will donate mine to Milton, help with gadgets, and Night's Edge giveaway. There you go. Hey, check out Mr. Eddie in the Discord. Anybody wants to see any cool knives, you know, definitely check out Mr. Eddie. He's always got a bunch of them for sale. It's like the Ric Flair of the knife world, right? Wheeling, dealing. I think the Discord's linked actually in the description. But you go to the Night's Edge Discord. I got a for sale or trade section in there. And Mr. Eddie's one of the people that's got some knives for sale. Got a bunch of them for sale, actually. Dan Stan, I want to get a TS Prof for customers. Really expensive knives, yeah. Milton's in the garage. I use a Work Sharp Ken Onion with the grinder attachment 90% of the time. I have not tried that one. I used to have the Work Sharp, the one with like the 3 little on the slide rod. It's got the 3 little bars. That's the Work Sharp that I used to have. That thing worked pretty good. That was the last sharpening system I had before I went to the KME. And it's really a great little sharpener. I mean, it'll do, I mean, unless you're looking for like mirror edges or some kind of, you know, professional deal or something. The Work Sharp is really good, but the one with the Ken Onion grinder is like a upgrade from that, I believe, isn't it? Had it moved. I had it and moved to the KME from that. The KME is great, man. I absolutely love the KME. If you're looking for to like graduate your sharpening game, or if you got a lot of stuff to sharpen, the KME is, is awesome for that. I had someone from KME actually watching the live stream one time when I did sharpening on. That was pretty cool. Gave me a couple pointers. All right, that was a 50 grit, the Beast they call it. Super coarse stone. We're gonna go from that to the extra coarse, which is the 140. Have a extreme ratio Selvins. Didn't come sharp. Should I just whetstone it? I don't know what that one is. Whiz Wham. Didn't come sharp from the factory. Yeah, the KME is a little sturdier than the Work Sharp. TS Prof's sturdier than the KME. I mean, it's got a heavier base. It's got 2 clamps, but one of the downsides about the TS Prof, I find that the KME's got an advantage over it is smaller knives, like pen knives and stuff like that. If I was sharpening like a shitload of like kitchen knives, I would 100% go with the TS Prof, and then after that I would choose the KME, and then after that I'd choose the Work Sharp. It really is, Dan Stan. I started out with, and I still watch him sometimes, Blades and Fades. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of him, Blades and Fades. He's got a lot more subscribers than I do. But I've watched a lot of his sharpenings, and shoot, what is it? Military PM2 Para 3 Club. He does a lot of live sharpenings that are pretty good. Well, Dan Stan, you gotta wait to the end to see if I got this thing sharp. I might just be messing it up. You never know, right? I had a 4.5 hour live stream one time and decided to disassemble 3 knives, sharpen them, put them back together, and on the third one, which was a pyrite light, I messed that thing up. I was tired, just needed a sandwich. I got faith in you. Well, that makes one of us, Dan Stan. I appreciate it, buddy. I mean, I think as long as you got a burr on it before you flip it, and when you're good. And you maintain the same angle, and you do the grit progression like you're supposed to. It should be good. What is wrong with this thing? Keep trying to see the chat and it doesn't want to show the chat. Oh man, love them verticals. I just logged back into my own vertical and it said it's giving me the lecture about the community standards. That's funny. I didn't realize they had standards here. Yeah, crap. Can't get the thing to pull up. Oh well. Everyone hit the like button. Hell yeah, thanks, Dan Stan. Definitely. They say it helps out the algorithms. I don't know. Appreciate that, Dan Stan. Batgirl, thought that was funny, huh? I wonder if I can see. I don't think I've ever watched a vertical on the computer. Let's see what this looks like on the computer. Is anybody watching from a computer? Y'all watching from a phone? I usually do most of my watching from my phone. Oh, there we go. Phone right now. All right, cool. Well, I do get sidetracked and I do get focused in sometimes. So if I don't respond to anybody's chat, y'all forgive me. All right, cool. Cool. I have burr on this side. Let's see. Cool. I have burr on this side. Whoa, got an echo now. Turn that back down. Brown sugar, watch this from both. All right, that was 3, I think. I don't know. If you want to watch somebody that's good at using these fixed angle systems and is really good at sharpening, watch Neve's knives, man. Neve's is like an evil genius with sharpening it. It's pretty good. He comes in here every now and then. I think the last time I did a vertical sharpening, Neve showed up, which is kind of, you know, kind of like Keith Richards showing up to watch you play guitar. No pressure. Alright, got a burr on there. Yeah, Neves is a straight Jedi for sure. Dude knows what he's doing. Where the hell did I put? Oh, there it is. Well, at least if the knife doesn't turn out sharp, you guys got some entertainment, mild entertainment, and some pretty cool stickers to look at. I am barely not rubbing that thumb stud. Alright, keep watching that. That is always a plus in my mind whenever I'm looking at a knife. I got a thumb stud that's in the path of this fixed angle system. It's always a plus to see that it's got like a Torx bit on it, you know, so you can remove it. Definitely helps to be able to remove the thumb stud when you're doing this. But lucked up, I am not hitting it. Pretty close to it. But not quite rubbing it. And like the trick with marking your fingers that Neves teaches on stones, yeah, that's pretty handy. I have not gotten, and I was all gung-ho about starting some members videos with with hand sharpening because I really want to get into that. And I figure, well, shit. I mean, probably a great way to learn would be to do some videos on it. And the comment section never lets me down with let me know, let me know how I'm screwing up. But it's very helpful too. So thought about doing that. Might still do that. I don't know. A little bit of a burr. Go one more time just to make sure. What's up, Ron Dobbins? Ron Dobbins in the house. He's a regular on the Saturday morning lives, and man, see him all the time, man. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. Whoop. See, that's one thing about the KME I'm not the biggest fan of. They say to when you sharpen with a fixed angle system, you let the stone do the work, right? So you don't push down on it, try to grind extra metal off of it or anything. But I'm horrible at doing that. So with the KME, it doesn't have like a lock-in device or anything. This thing just turns freely, right? So if you put too much pressure on this side or that side, and plus the weight of the blade, it can turn. It's just got some little beads back here. It's got two little kind of like beads that lock in those holes, which is good as long as you're not, putting too much pressure on it. But one of my worst habits when I'm using the KME always seems to be putting too much pressure on it. All right, got a burr there. All the pressure. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Appreciate that, Ron Dobbins. Yeah, y'all hit the like button, man. Got what? 54 in here with 13 likes. Come on. I didn't know how to do that for the longest time on a vertical or a short. All you do is hold down on the screen. It'll pop up with the description. You hit the like, or you can double tap on the screen and it'll like it. I didn't like a lot of people's verticals because of that fact. Shows you how great I am with technology. Hope everybody in this chat's having a great weekend. You too, Ron. It's a hell of a nice carry. Ron, did you put your carry up, man? Did I miss that? Oh, yeah, I did miss that. The Wii OAO and green carbon fiber, golden design nugget, Asher Spiro. This thing keeps jumping. Asher Spiro, Warncliffe, and silver carbon fiber, titanium pry bar key set. That's awesome, man. I've never tried the Asher Spiro. I think they were just having a sale, actually, like a lot of people. I just got here. Quit yelling at me. What's up, Rolf? Channel member. Welcome in, Rolf Robinson. Appreciate you being a channel member, sir. Breaking in the new Vosteed Mink XL, and also got a Kubi Anteater in the pocket. That's a pretty fascinating little blade shape on that one. Batgirl and company always do it on the way in. Hell yeah, I try to. Pretty much make that my habit whenever I come into a live, But I appreciate y'all, asking people to hit the like button. Greg Vanderlip. What's up, Greg? How's it going, man? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Does that have... Yeah. I'm like, one more. I know I went quite a few times on the other side. All right. Now, flip this bad boy over. Hey, Rolf, that dude's going to be back home tomorrow. I can link up and he'll shoot you pictures and stuff. Kubi Darkness, RCB Loosahatchee, RCB Loosahatchee Jack, Kershaw Heist, and CJRB Crag. CJRB Crag, hell yeah. Mr. Eddie's had my badass Ozark Trail on my pocket. Just want to say I appreciate everything you do for the knife community and love all the videos you put out. Good job. Thanks, Ron, man. I appreciate that, dude. I really do. It means a lot, man. Flip her over. Gerber Mark II. Had some taquitos from gas station that were overcooked and some soup. Just another day of the week. Night's Edge. Concept Nas code. I've got an affiliate link, but I don't have a code. Weld and Carry. The only discount code I've got is White Mountain Knives. My discount code White Mountain Knives is TKE10. Just TKE and then 10. I don't get anything off of that. It's just a discount code. So I think everybody and their mom's got a White Mountain discount code. But as far as Concept goes, all I got is the affiliate links for Concept. Decent stuff for a Thursday. Probably saying hey to Weld and Carry. I think pretty much every video that I've got has got all my affiliate links listed in the description. I always, and this is gonna sound bad, but I always forget that I've got affiliate links. I don't really push them too much, not unless it's something that like the knife manufacturer directly, sends me or something like that. Which I mean, that's not too often. I think Remet and Three Rivers Manufacturing were the last two companies that send me knives. Super excited. I ordered a Kubi silo this last week and can't wait to get that big old warning in my hands. Hell yeah, Dan Stan. Oh, look that one up real quick. Let's see. Google. The magic of Google. Kubi. That was the first one that popped up. Kubi Silo. Yeah, that's a cool looking knife. White Mountain Knives got it for $124. Kind of steep for 14C. I'm sure they got other variants though. That's got a titanium handle. SYLOW. Kubi Silo. Pretty unique looking blade shape on that one. Got a nice thumb notch there going on. What's up, Tommy? Help with gadgets in the house. If you guys aren't already, definitely do yourselves a favor. Subscribe to some of these awesome channels that are up in here. Got Help with Gadgets. Tommy, Help with Gadgets, does some awesome reviews, disassembly videos. You got mine and Milton, who is a computer wizard and does some pretty cool shorts. You got Eddie. Eddie does a lot of cool shorts and he makes his own custom knives. That's Mr. Eddie. You got Weld and Carry up in here. Weld and Carry's he's like a master of verticals now. He does them essentially like every day or so, right? He is growing very rapidly. A lot of good channels up in here for sure. For sure. There's Help with Gadgets link. Thank you, Milton. Well, well, well. Look who it is. Speaking of awesome channels, you got the Kin Man himself in here. What's up, Dan Kinman? How you doing, young man? Taking a page out of your book today, doing a vertical. Kinman's usually got like 600,000 people in his verticals there, and he always does them standing in front of his massive Scooby-Doo Mystery House collection size bookcase full of knives that he's got. When's it gonna be here, Mr. Eddie? I can't wait. That should be fun. Should be fun. Next day I got off Friday. I have to get in some zombies on Thursday night. TC Blades, what's up, man? What's up again, Kinman? There's Mr. Eddie's link. You want to check him out? Kinman's link. You want to check him out? Working on some more surprises. Hell yeah. 85 hours of Kinman. Man, no shit. I was watching when I went to bed the other day and Kinman was on. I think. Pretty sure. The last time I pulled up YouTube anyway. Kinman was doing a vertical live. Woke up the next morning, just Saturday morning I think, getting ready for my live, and I pulled up YouTube. And there's Kinman again. Kinman's rocking it with those verticals. Kinman does a lot of, not trying to downplay KDK there. He does a lot of other awesome content too. He's really talented. Does some anodizing, some other stuff, some laser etching and stuff. Let's see if I can catch that. 55 watching, only 18 likes. Let's help him out with the live. Thank you, TC. I appreciate that. Y'all hit the like button, man. Appreciate that, TC. If you're not subscribed, hey, come join the channel, man. It's free to subscribe. Or if you want to become a channel member, it starts at like $2.99 a month, maybe. Get some cool emojis to play with. I need to put some more up. Extra free time this. Oh, shucks. TK, he's a sweetheart. Well, you know, us lowly, smaller content creators got to do a little advertising for the bigger guys every now and then, Kinman, you know. But no kidding, I think Kinman's only... How long have you had a channel, Dan? Like, a little over a year and 3 months, something like that. And Kinman's already over 6K, I believe, huh? Might be 7K, I don't know. He's moving. Whizwham, check the... If you're subscribed to my channel, pull up any of my videos. And in the description of the video, it's got all kinds of stuff. Discord, you know, knife tube schedule, affiliate links. If you go to the Discord link, you can join my Discord and put it up in the pocket check on my Discord. I get so confused watching people sharpen with the KME. Some tell me to make sweeping strokes when I sharpen. Others say do scrubbing motions. Which is the right way? I don't think there's any right way. Orens? I'm probably saying that wrong. I apologize if I am. Orens, I don't think there's any... As long as you maintain evenness on each side and you've got a burr before you flip it. That's the main thing, right? Doesn't matter if you do scrubbing motions or sweeping motions. You know, some people swear by it one way or the other. In my experience, you know, I don't find that it really matters. Now, if you've got an upswept blade, that is an exception. Upswept blade, buoy shape. Let's see if I can find an example here. Is this an example? Yeah, this is Carco's knife. So if I was sharpening Carco's custom Maverick folder here, you do, if I was getting towards the end on this one, I would do like more of a sweeping motion, kind of from that belly up. It kind of helps not round off the tip. But overall, especially if you're doing like a clip, not a clip point, but like a drop point, worn clip, it doesn't matter too much. The main thing you're trying not to do is, round off the tip of the knife. I like customizing stuff too. There's a lot of rabbit holes. Yeah, definitely. Who's good at customizing stuff? That's Satu Dave. Satu Dave, Dan Kimman, Mr. Eddie. A lot of talent in the community for sure. Rolf Robertson saying hey to Brown Sugar. About a year and a half. 6850. Hell yeah, Kimman. Over 2,200 videos uploaded. That's badass, Dan. Bushcraft rebooted. Phobos knives are sale is still going on, like 40% off. Prices shown are sale prices. Disabled, veteran owned and operated. That sounds awesome, man. I had to check them out. Wowzer, 2,200 videos. Carco says, sharpen it. He said, ruin it. You tried the Work Sharp Pro Adjust? I used to have the Work Sharp. I don't know if it was the Pro Adjust, but I had the Work Sharp with the little 3 stones that's set up kind of like this. The one that's, I think it's like, it was $60 when I bought it. And Carco said it'll buff out. I don't know, man. That's a nice custom knife, Carco. But yeah, I like the KME better than the Work Sharp. But again, they've come out with so much stuff in the last 2 or 3 years on both sides that I wouldn't know. The KME is kind of like my first really what I would consider nicer, more premium price fixed angle sharpening system. I think they run usually around what 220 or so for a KME with the kit, maybe. Orange, man, I appreciate that. Orange, $4.99. Shit, let me get the old Not Ron button out. Thank you, Orange. I appreciate the super chat, man. Hell yeah, dude. Let's celebrate their first super. That's your first super chat? Man, I am honored. I appreciate that. Thanks for the $4.99, Orange. It says, how's it going? Thank you, sir. Carco, yeah, it will. If I sharpen it, you might have to get Mr. Eddie to fix it. You never know. Anyone use a Wicked Edge? The Wicked Edge is, shoot, those are really premium, right? Wicked Edge sharpening system. They look really cool. I've never used one. Also, Carco, didn't recognize you as being a channel member. Appreciate you being a channel member, Carco. I'm going to try to finish reviewing the 3 that you sent me, Carco, midweek. If Randy Doucette doesn't get back to you on the steel type, on that folder that you let me borrow for review, and I'm just going to go with the most common one he uses, I guess, huh? You say he uses a lot, 154 and S30. That's cool. First of many. Probably won't buff out after that. All right, do one more pass. I gotta ship a lot of stuff back towards the end of this week, beginning of next week. Got some knives from Fred the Lug. Did all the videos on those. Got to ship those back. Got Carco's 3 awesome knives he let me borrow. I got to send back to him. And then after I do that, I'll still have Eddie's multiple thousands of dollars worth my truck collection that I've got here from Eddie, and I'll still have Milton's Sky High. So, whew. Best compound to get light scratches off of a blade. I don't know any that's not going to jack up the finish. Depends on what finish you got, Rolf. What's the finish? As far as like rust stains, I know Flitz is good, but I don't know about I know Flitz will definitely mess up a satin finish for sure. So I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Until the trap takes us, what's up, man? Good evening to you. Thanks for coming in. Light polish. I got on, shit, where's it at? Is this? All right, y'all don't let me forget to flip that. If, here it is. I use it as a size comparison knife. And I know the camera kind of sucks with this vertical, but you can still see it. That kind of sweeping, and you can really see it on that side, right? On the finish right there. Those were drag marks. The 8010 that I got on the 8010 before I really got into sharpening. I've had it for quite a while. And they were pretty much rub marks. They used to look a lot worse than that. I took some flits and a toothbrush and kind of got most of that out, but it messed up the satin finish. So, yeah. Eddie might know. Shit, Eddie might know. Carco, Dan Kimmin, what is the best compound to get light scratches off of a blade? Kind of curious myself. What's up, Sprinkled Donuts? I'd flitz the grind. Dan Stan says I'd flitz polish the grind and leave the top as is. That would look cool. I know that the one thing with that flitz is it will, as I found out the hard way on the 8010, it will tend to rub away the satin finish on a knife. Which there might not be anything that you could use on a satin finish to get scratches out that won't mess up the finish. That's why I kind of prefer like a stone wash finish myself. Carco said question hard. Alright, we're going to flip her over. Depends on where. Do some upward passes. Going from the tip to the heel. Some of the advice from Louie that Louie gave me one time when I was making an ass out of myself live sharpening with the KME. Gets the burr off. You do 5 or 6 kind of light passes in an upward motion from the tip to the heel on both sides before you do your grip progression. Let's see. Stone wash the blade, that is possible. That's what I did with my Sage 5. Stone wash the blade on that one. Turned out pretty good. I mean, it was a satin finish. I got scratches on it. Did a stone wash on it. Now you can, now I can get scratches on it, and it won't really affect the aesthetics as much with that stone wash on there. Well, considering satin finish is just the final scratch pattern from the grinder or sandpaper, yeah. Need a disassembly video on brachial. I don't want to fuck it up. Have a button stick on deployment There's no disassembly videos out there on the brachial? Really? I didn't know that. I've never handled the brachial. Just get a super high grit sandpaper and sand in the direction of the original grind pattern. Yeah, the new stealth ones, those do look pretty cool, Ron. I think Metal Complex featured them in his top 5 most carried knives they had today on there. Alright, so I'm going to flip that. Alright, or no, I got to do the... I just wing it most of the time too, Carco. Yes, I like a nice stone wash, acid wash. Really am not the biggest fan of satin. I mean, sometimes the satin finish is nice, but not the biggest fan of satin. Now, I do have a lot of knives that are satin finished. Historically, I've always kind of preferred like a stone wash over a satin. I've also preferred a satin over a like a blacked out knife, especially one that doesn't have a DLC, like a true DLC coating on it. Alright, so let's go down. What was that? 300. Go up to 600. We'll go up to 600, try her out. See where we're at with it. So, who wants to buy some knives? Mr. Eddie, can you put the Discord link up? Anybody is interested in buying some knives and getting a pretty good deal on them. Knives that are, from my experience, have been pretty good condition for Mr. Eddie. Check out the Discord. He's got a bunch of them listed in the for sale section there on the Discord. Y'all like my honing oil bottle that I got? New phone. Who this? Rick's Knives. Man, got a lot of new phones, huh? There's a Discord link. Let me see if I can pin. I don't know if I can pin something to the top of the chat in a vertical. There we go. There's a Discord link. All right, pinned at the top. So if y'all would like or in the market to buy some cool knives, go check out Mr. Eddie, man. Let's say I can definitely vouch for him. Said it's an old Western, so I assume a vintage fixed blade or slip joint. Pimping ain't easy, Neil. Oh man, that's awesome, Ron. Those Raidens do look pretty cool. Woo! All right. So we're going with 600. Do my grip progression on that. How's everyone doing? How are you doing today, Mr. Ricks from Rick's Knives? I think I'm going to do a couple passes on each side with the 600 grit. And I'm going to take it out and a little paper test, see how she does. I don't know what grit you're supposed to finish 8CR at. Where's my finger joints, Mr. Eddie? Right here. Look, there's one of them right there, see? But yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to finish 8CR at. So I'm going to try 600 first, see how that works. I've got the one I use in the size comparison videos on when I do a review is the 80-20.5 slicer in Ultim. Matter of fact, got it right here. Pretty awesome knife. I don't know if it's because it's newer or what, but got this one a couple months ago, and the sharp lock just seems a lot smoother on that one than it does on the original 20.5 that I had. Rick's working on some editing. What videos you putting out this week, Rick? So I can make sure I don't put out the same one. I'm messing with you. Rick put out a Rick did a comparison video for the he did a Benchmade Griptilian versus the Doug Ritter RSK MK1, the Ritter Hogue, the day after I put mine out, as it turns out. Trade you for an Ozark Trail. Well, I'm sending you a really nice Microtech box and some patches, a patch, and some stickers, Mr. Eddie. Matter of fact, when I get through sharpening this knife, if you're still in here, Mr. Eddie, I'm going to break out the box that Ron sent me from Rob's Nerdy Knives. You can tell me what stickers you wanted. Great minds think alike. The box is already in the big box that I'm sending back to you, Mr. Eddie. Matter of fact, there it is. Right there. Sending that back whenever I send your awesome knives back to you. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. Thanks, Ron Dobbins. I appreciate that, man. Hit the thumbs up button. It helps the algorithms, or so they say. Oh yeah, got a grit going, nice little burr going on there. Great minds think alike. Next purchase is a blacked out apocalyptic full serrated stitch. I want the dang stitch patch too, but yeah, always sold out. Rick said make sure you hit it twice. My man. I love my stitch. Pretty awesome. Not really like the most practical knife in the world, but stitch is a pretty awesome knife. Mr. Eddie says he's got the stitch patch too. Microtech sent it to him. Back to work tomorrow. For me, anyway. What's up, Clint Crosby? Whoop. You got the stitch patch in your Prius, Mr. Eddie. That's pretty cool. You have no wrist? Yeah, I got a wrist right there, man. Matter of fact, I broke it a few years ago. You can see that Nice little incision scar. There's a titanium plate in there. But yeah, I got a wrist, I got finger joints, the whole 9 yards, Eddie. See? I'm retired, so no work for me. Hell yeah, Ron. Can only dream. Mr. Eddie's about to be retired. Little Olites. I love my Arcfield Pro. Dan Stan. He said, alright, guys, gotta go. Oh, man, I thought we were going to go through the sticker box, Eddie. Where you got to go to? It's not very supportive. Hello, dear. Cole Foster, my other half there in the house. Alright, finish off the 600 grit. Turn it over. There's a cop in the chat. He has to take a nap. Cole says, is it me? Am I the cop? Dan Stan, I'm almost retired. A few steps away from finally getting my SSDI. I got physical and mental shit to keep me from working, unfortunately. Dan. The weather here, it's all right. Kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. What's the temperature outside in the, probably right now, I don't know, in the upper 50s, 58, something like that. I don't know. Got a really nice working edge on it, but it's kind of gritty. I think I'm going to go up. I'm going to do one pass with the 1500. One pass with the 1500. That's going to be it. So that was a 600. Good Lord, 15. Blistering wind, 5 inches of snow on the ground. That sounds terrible. Sprinkled donuts. Some of my sriracha honing oil here. I get demonetized for that. Oh well. Do. Alex Harvey. That is the SOG Flare is what that one is, Alex Harvey. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here. How did, if anyone in here that don't normally see Alex Harvey Sprinkled Donut, how did y'all find the channel verticals? Is it just like show up? Like you'll be scrolling through vertical lives and all of a sudden, bam, there's some dude cussing and trying to sharpen a knife on the KME? It seems like YouTube's pushing the hell out of these verticals, which I do them whenever I can, but I know people that tend to do them every day. It helps them out a lot with viewers and subscribers and stuff. Yeah, where are you, Sprinkled Donut? Oh. That explains it. Alaska State Trooper. Waiting on a speeder. Hell yeah, Sprinkled Donuts. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hell, become a channel member. I need a good state trooper to keep an eye on Eddie. Historically, I've always gotten along with the state troopers. It's the damn sheriffs and city cops that get me. Eddie says Had a buddy that recently got out of the army and became an Alaska State Trooper. That's cool. Uh-oh, looks like you got one. All right, Sprinkle Donuts. Hey, man, I appreciate the subscription. Hopefully I can keep you entertained. Be careful out there. Clint was in Maine. Man, imagine it's cold up there too, huh? Whoop. All right, flip her over. Had some RCMP guys give me a hard time. They take legal knives too. Gotta go wrestle a moose. Live in San Diego, right at the beach. 70s here. That's awesome, Ron Dobbins. 23 degrees here in northern Minnesota. From Rick's Knives. Want to buy some knives that isn't the Strix. Well, I would like to get a McNeese 3.5 inch, but I'm waiting on a particular one to hopefully come out. Not really buying anything right now. I got Christmas coming up and whatnot, so not at the moment. I'm sure there might be some folks in the chat that want to check out Mr. Eddie's Knives in the Discord. Or if anybody wants to join the Discord, you can. It's absolutely free to join the Discord. All kinds of stuff in there. Buy, sell, trade section for knives. General chat, pocket check. Rhodey's got a bunch of leather works in there, as does a bunch of other people, as do some other people. A lot of good stuff in the Discord. In Duluth? Damn. Well, damn, Dan, I'm in Duluth. It's freezing here. Yeah, this is frigid in the 60s. I'm in New Orleans. Eddie's about 3.5 hours or so away. Might as well carry the BAM ones as long as you're going to get charged anyway. Gotta go. Hope everyone in this chat has a great weekend. I'll talk to you next time. Later, everyone. P.S. Give this video a thumbs up. Ron Dobbins. Have a good rest of your Sunday. And hope you have a good week, sir. Thanks for coming. Eddie said, "Isn't Duluth a clothing store for fat people?" Oop. There's a difference between the TS Prof and the KME right there. One of the main differences. What do you mean them, Eddie? You're the one always eating Taco Bell. great clothing and gear. I did, and it's coming back to you with that sticker you sent me, Eddie. I haven't seen any Eddie stickers in a while. What's up with that? Heard Rob was asking for some. Let's see how she turned out. Well, paper everywhere. We have a negative attitude. Look who's talking. It's Mr. Negative Attitude. It's Mr. Sassy Pants. Hey, speaking of, you want to join the channel? Anybody wants to join the channel? You can check out those cool emojis. One of which is the Petty Eddie emoji, named after Mr. Eddie's. Actually got two emojis on here. It's crazy. Got that one. There's Mr. Eddie's one of his hit knives there, the whaler. That's an emoji. Mr. Eddie just made a couple more of those. She turned out pretty good. Oh yeah. Pretty good. The Sog Flare. I think it's spring assisted. Got a little pull back. I don't know what you call that. That's the lock right there. So you pull that back and it closes. You don't pull it back, it won't close. Pull that back, it closes. And then you got a safety right there, which locks it in, which I've never been too big on. But she is definitely sharp now, so what's everybody getting into this evening? Getting ready to go back to work tomorrow? Anybody? Everybody? There y'all go. Mr. Eddie's link on Instagram. You want to check him out? Send him a direct message on Instagram. If anybody's interested in some pretty cool custom knives and or a really good deal on some a lot of really good folders, actually. Which ones? I was gonna say which ones you got for sale right now, Eddie, but that's like what you got, probably like 50 of them for sale, I think, huh? Tell you what, one knife. I don't want to talk about working, me neither, buddy, but it's coming. One knife that I was surprisingly impressed with. Everybody's been talking about it, saying how awesome it is, and you need to check it out and all that stuff. And I was kind of skeptical at first, but one knife that I have been pretty impressed with is the Sky High that Milton sent. That Sky High is awesome, man. It's a simple little knife, you know, simple little design, but the action on that's crazy. I think Rob said he skipped it. Dan Stan says, add me, bro. And there you go. You got Mr. Eddie's link there. You got mine and Milton. And also help with gadgets. If y'all want to go check them out. The Sky High. I've been actually carrying two today. I don't really do too much. But I've got the fifth pocket going on with the little Rob's Purple nip here. Pretty cool little knife. It's a small, there's a 80-20.5 for some size reference. Pretty small little knife. And Sky High has been de-skiffified. I took the skiffs out of it. But this one it's crazy. Crazy good act. It's almost like you'd think it's assisted, right? I mean, you don't even, it's, I think, impossible to fail it. Pretty cool little sound it makes too whenever it comes out. Got that little double click. This is made in Canada by North Arms. Do the skiffs make it better? Or is it worse with skiffs? Because the action on this one's crazy, man. Like as soon as you clear the detent, right there, as soon as you clear that detent, this thing's, it's shut. It's coming down. But it's not like a, it's not a super heavy blade, you know? I mean, it's a pretty thin blade, actually, I think. Let's see, where's the calibers at here? Do the thickness test on that real quick. Go all the way back. Thickest part of the spine, sitting at 108. So pretty thin, and it definitely goes down. Definitely goes down to being pretty thin behind the edge there. 18, what I got there, but definitely not what I don't think anybody would define as a thick knife by any means. No, sir. Will not be sharpening that. That's actually Milton's knife. Thank you very much. I think it'd be cool to have a cutout on the other side on this one with that really thin full flat grime. You know, got the cutout on this side for lock bar access. On this side, having that little cutout, I think it'd be pretty cool to be able to reverse flick that one open. Was as it stands, it's a flipper only, and it does definitely do that really good. I mean, it's almost like you would think, like I said, like this thing's assisted or something, you know? It's nuts. Seems to be impossible to fail it, you know? I push down on that flipper tab just barely. It still flips out. That's crazy. Pretty crazy. What time's MPG goes live tonight too at 9 o'clock, I believe, huh? Nine o'clock Central Time. Six. I think Knife Dope actually goes live. I don't think so, Rick. Did I? I might have, man. Hold on. Because I got a ton of stickers in all at once a while back. So where the hell is my sticker bag? Got a bunch from Let's Play with Knives, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, MPG, Weld and Carry, Blade Walker, Rob's Nerdy Knives, Mad Yako, BEDC. Damn, Rick, I might not have gotten them. I guess I didn't, man. When'd you send them? Good old USPS. Let's see here. This is a Rob's Nerdy Knives Legion Steel. It's a lanyard. I think this is the patch that Eddie said he wanted. PMP Knives, is that it? I hope so, Rick. I gotta send you some of mine, unless I already sent them. I got a horrible memory of that shit. Twisted Sis, Bluminati Ninja, Rob's Nerdy Knives, Stacy Bolster Blades, Skiffs, MPG, Legion Steel, Kunwu, 15% off, Valley Blade Works, Original Goat, Devo Koozie. What else we got? What else we got? A bunch of Robs floating around in here. Quiet Carry. I was trying to find some of Rick's Knives stickers. Here we go. Whoop. Yeah, when I get, whenever I get them, I'm definitely gonna put them up on the board, Rick, for sure. Board's definitely filling up. Got Mr. Eddie on there. MPG, Dan Kimman, Weldon Carey, Mine and Melton. Alright. Need some help with gadget stickers. I'm keeping the Skiff sticker. Well, actually, I just want to keep the bearing sticker. What is that? MS? Is that the one you want, Eddie? Help with gadgets. Has no stickers. Devo Nip, BEDC. Rob sent me some of my own stickers, or one of my own sticker. Rob's Nerdy Knives 6K. A bunch of Robs in there. One more pocket razors, huh? Alright. So Eddie's getting the patch. Hinder. pocket razors. KME sticker is pretty funny. I like Stacy's sticker, pretty cool. The owl. Stacy Bolster Blades. She's on Instagram. Original Goat. MPG EDC. Bluminati. Twisted Sis. Alright. So that's going to be Eddie's. Add them to his box. I'll go ahead and put them in the Microtech box. Microtech sticker. Do all this before I forget. Alright. That's going back to Eddie. Douglas Wagner, what's up, man? I'm just finishing up, man. Put a pretty good little edge on that. I've never even heard of this one before. It's a guy at work gave me his knife to put an edge on it. The SOG Flare. Put a good little edge on that one. Just kind of hanging out, chatting for a minute. Making dinner. Ooh, boy. Sky High is slicey, man. Eddie, tell Milton to come in and tell him I put an edge on the Sky High for him. Oh, you already did? That figures. So, Tommy, did you get an Orson? The slicey little fella. Crazy. Man, this guy is a slicer. There's Milton. Figure I could. Eddie conjured him up. That is the factory edge, Milton. No worries. Not putting an edge on it. I'm not even gonna, much as I'd love to. Oh man, I gotta go back to work tomorrow. As much as I love to, I'd love to carry this bad boy around. I gotta get one of these things. I saw some on, I saw one on Love Them Knives website, I think. I think he's got them for $2.99 on his website. I don't know. Pretty impressive little knife. That's what the Arctic Storm carbon fiber on there, Milton. Saw one on eBay. I keep wanting, and I don't, it might just be me, but I keep wanting to reverse flick this thing. It like begs for some kind of gnarly Satu Dave mod where you can reverse flick it with that full flat grind, ultra thin blade stock. But the flipper only on this one works awesome. Got that double click when you open it up. And as soon as, like I said earlier, when you push in that lock bar, as soon as it clears that detent right there, that thing is shut. Awesome, awesome knife. Very, very comfortable ergonomically. Choke up, kind of with the trigger pull, you know. But you can choke up on it fairly well. Pretty cool knife. Well, I believed you, Milton. I don't know. Eddie kept telling me Vulcan knives are awesome, and finally got one in hand. They are awesome, as it turns out. Hell yeah, that's a great idea, Mr. Eddie. Very, very good idea. I will definitely let people know about it if you start doing that. And of course, you know, by letting people know about it, you know, you'd expect get it for free, right? Yeah, Sky High does fly under the radar for sure. For sure. Gotta get that back rent from the Night's Edge. It's in the mail, man. Right next to the TRM Atom and all these stickers come out. I think the TRM Atom paid up my rent for a year. I believed you, Tommy. You're a preacher. Like the wave feature on that. Really cool. The next Jaeger you're getting, Eddie, the one that you got either that you've got already, you might have it already, or maybe it's still on the way. Is that one gonna have the flipper tab? You might have answered me earlier. I don't know. You did, I didn't see it. The flipper doesn't bother me on the Jaeger as much as it does a lot of knives, you know, when you go to choke up. Hasn't even shipped. It's really smooth. I still choke up on it without it bothering me. Kind of makes a different sound too. I don't know yet, Mind of Milton. Does the Jaeger has the ding-a-ling? I saw on their website they had some available. They had 3 different versions available of the Jaeger on the website, and it was actually 6 different versions because each version had a flipperless option. So that's why I was asking. Putting these back in the knife vault. Well, Eddie's knives I usually just throw out in the driveway, but Milton and anyone else that sends me knives, I've got a rolling like drawer Kennedy toolbox, and I put some padding down, put some humidity packets in there, all that good stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawer Kennedy toolbox. It sounded like a trash can. Here we go. Eddie talking about the Sabenza. Now, I did put some snail trails. I put 2 light snail trails, light, on the Sabenza. And that particular finish is known for scratching very easily. That's not an excuse, that's just a reason. Don't know how it got scratched, but I did offer Mr. Eddie. I told Eddie I would buy him a new one. Told him I would send it to Chris Reeves Knives for the spa treatments. I could redo it. No, 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 no. So could have got a new Sabenza out of the deal. I think it's worth the money to Eddie to be able to hold that over my head for the next however long. Sounded like a trash can. Buy me a Vulcan. Was saving the offer for a rainy day. This is the rainy day Vulcan. Well, now that you bring that up, I've got a Vulcan knife right here you can have. Pretty good one too. I think the yeah, it is cheaper. It's kind of sad that it's cheaper, man. You could charge outrageous prices for these. Z12 Ultra PM, definitely a first for me on this one. Yeah, I know. I got it etched and everything for you, Eddie. Look at that. See, I was ready. Got the Mr. Eddie Knives logo on the handle. A little cat right there. Pretty cool. This is actually 1 of 1, according to the paperwork. Love how he did that pattern in the blade, man. That's crazy. Fire wave milling. Pretty neat. Pretty cool, man. All right, I'm gonna put this in the dresser, bring it back to the guy from work tomorrow, pick everything up, and I think I'm done, guys. Guys and gals, appreciate everybody watching the live stream. You guys are awesome. I think Stella's live. I think Stella's Knife Obsession. She's live right now, I believe. Actually, man, it's 6:20. She might have already went off. Um, Knife Dope goes live. OCD for EDC goes live, and Meredith goes live at 9 o'clock Central Time, I believe. So, hope everybody has a good rest of your day, and hope everybody has a good week. A good week at work. Hopefully you don't have to, but I gotta go back tomorrow. And until next time, guys, thank y'all for supporting me, and thanks for stopping by, and I will see you on the next one.